Hey everyone, welcome, and this is the book club video for May, and I did not have a Star Wars shirt, so I improvised. I went on Pinterest and Googled Disney bounding, and I realized his vest is actually black and mine is green, but this is sort of an attempt, and he was wearing jeans, which I'm thankful, thank you 80s, that he was a character in space, but he was wearing blue jeans. That I could do in a white shirt. So, I am Disney bounding Han Solo. And speaking of that, we're going to be putting out 3 different videos for May that are May the 4th be with you. We're going to be running a little special thing that there will be a contest going on. And if you get, found paper. If you get either the book club book and the papers that come with it, or just the monthly Star Wars activity bag, there will be in each one of those a Star Wars bingo sheet. And these are just different. There's a free space. Bingo cards always have a free space. But for instance, some of the ones that this has got is Luke Skywalker, Yoda, Jango Fett, the Imperial Star Destroyer. I don't know how to say some of these names, so I'm not going to say those.
Me either.
Han Solo, Princess Leia. I cannot speak. But anyways, different things. And what I'm going to be doing in the post of this, when I'm editing, is in all 3 of the videos, the book club, the activity video, and the monthly book spotlight, are all Star Wars themed, and with any of these videos, there will be some of these images either prominently behind me or not so prominently, but there will be Star Wars characters, and you could be entered to win a prize. That being said, make sure if you watch those videos, that just enhances your chance to get a bingo, because when we're filming this, I've not done the editing yet, so I don't know when there could be anything behind me, like Chewbacca, for instance. He's on this particular bingo card. But in each one of those, whether it's book club bag or the activity bag, there will be one of these bingo sheets, and between the 3 videos, there will be, I will try to put all of these, not all obviously in all 3 videos, but there will be some of these within all 3 videos. So some of the other things you'll get is actually, there will be a Chewbacca page, a crack the code. No. Normally we do better Chewbacca than that.
Yep.
There we go. Gotta get it really on the throat. The character key roll, and a follow the path, which from what I understand is kind of a maze, but you have to spell Falcon, so that'll be kind of a difficult maze. You can't go anywhere unless you spell Falcon on that. And then the young Han Solo, Lando, an asteroid-filled maze, and a coloring sheet of the Millennium Falcon, a Mighty Wookiee word search, an R2-D2 berry parfait recipe, which I think is also included in the activity bag, but I got those from the Disney Home and Family website. There is a pretty cute, neat recipe there for making a berry parfait that actually does kind of look like R2-D2. And then, this isn't really related with it, but since this is going with a book club, there is a little corner bookmark, and this is printed on cardstock, but it gives the instructions, kind of a little demo down here. You fold it, you cut along the lines, fold it, glue it, and you've got a cute little BB-8 that is on the corner of your book. So all that being said, while different images have been behind me that me currently doesn't know what is back there, there will be Flight of the Falcon, Star Wars, Lando's Luck. So, an all-new adventure starring Lando Calrissian and L3-37 aboard the Millennium Falcon. When Lando gets caught smuggling on the planet Hynestia?
Yeah.
Okay. The Queen agrees to let him go if he delivers something called the Solstice Globe to the Empire on her behalf. Lando is relieved that his punishment is a simple delivery mission, but things are not as simple as they seem. The Queen's daughter, Princess Renetta, has stowed away on the Millennium Falcon and demands that Lando and L337 take the globe back to its home planet, which needs the globe to survive. Now Lando has to choose, do what's right or do what's best for Lando. If he's lucky enough, he just might be able to do both. And like we do with the book spotlights, we're going to do the first 5 paragraphs maybe. I like the dedication page in here. It says, for all the space princesses, pew pew pew.
I like that.
Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Follow the adventure. That is actually a very interesting thing. For the different books, we don't have all of them. Maybe it's, some of them's actually in the movies. Anyways, it kind of gives you a Star Wars map of the Star Wars world. I'll let Sherilyn zoom in on it. That is pretty neat, actually.
Got it.
So, the prologue. The stinky Jawa cantina on Venix, a small planet on the edge of wild space, was little more than a hole, but it was no worse than the other places Bazine Natal had visited during missions for her various employers. And I apologize if I say some of these names completely wrong. Just a little less glamorous, maybe. The music was subpar, and the room was smoky, but the cantina hadn't been her choice. She would have to make the best of the situation and get what she needed before clearing out. She adjusted her black cowl to make sure it was in place and straightened her baffle-weave overcoat as she perched on a stool, watching people come and go. First impressions were important, and until she'd completed her mission, she had a part to play. Hired spy? No. Interested recorder of history? That sounded better. The message had said for Bazine to meet the contact in the cantina at a table in the back right corner. There'd been no description of her contact, and this was the 3rd time Bazine had ended up in some backwater cantina on an anonymous tip. She hoped this one would pan out as something more than just a bunch of farmers imagining the most famous ship in the galaxy had crashed in their field. Bazine had hoped to find her contact already in place when she'd arrived, but a casual stroll across the cantina earlier in the day had revealed only a single Ewok drinking a pitcher of purple glandus flower juice. Bazine had taken up position at the bar to watch the door for any potential marks, but there she was a few minutes to the appointed time, and there still hadn't been any likely candidates. She didn't know whom she was supposed to meet, but she knew she was the first to show up. So, if you're interested in the book club for May, you can either drop by and pick it up, or give us a call at 606-348-8565. So that's all for today. Bye. I like that.
I mean, you both. Hey, bud.
Hi. That was fun. Leno, I don't know why my tongue just took out the biggie.